The Circles of 12 of Mountain View College Chapter is a movement which aims to make the students a disciple of Jesus who lives as His loving witness and to reach the campus of the Adventist message. Why 12? This movement follows a biblical model. As we know, Jesus started a Christian movement, and throughout history, the movement multiplied rapidly and is still growing today. But we may ask, where did it all start? It all started with the 12 people, 12 apprentices, 12 students, 12 disciples. In other words, it is a concept of discipleship utilizing small group with emphasis on leadership multiplication. The term circle represents influence. A renowned Christian author, John Maxwell, declared, "Leadership is influence." He emphasized that every person in this world, whether he is doing something or not doing anything at all, it casts influence to people around him. And since everyone has that ability, in C12 movement, we treat everyone as a potential leader. It is important to note that the term circle refers a different dimension of leadership because it resembles God's love-centered system of leadership. Allow me to illustrate to you the beautiful nature of God's leadership. We call it God's concentric organizational structure. We can find God in the inner circle, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And then second circle are the two covering cherubim. Then third circle, the 4 living creatures.
The fourth circle, the 24 elders.
And the fifth circle represents the 1,000 of thousands. The sixth circle, the 10,000 times 10,000. And the seventh circle represents the worlds. And this leadership structure treats everyone as equal. If you notice, it's not how the world projects leadership, which is hierarchical in nature. The CEO is on top and everyone follows down in order. That is called a top-down leadership. This discipleship-based small group movement will endeavor to make disciples of Jesus, sharing the Advent message to the campus students in the most loving approach. So in forming C12, the idea is like a cell that multiplies. It starts with a core group. Then it expands, forming daughter groups, then granddaughter cell groups, great-granddaughter cell groups, and so on. There are 3 main strengths in this model. First, C12 model preserves the fruit of evangelism. Second, C12 models views everyone as a potential leader. Then the third one is C12 model improves pastoral care to cell leaders. There are 3 important aspects included in this movement: fellowship, Bible study, prayer. In fellowship, this is the part where members of the group will have this meet and greet and also sharing their testimonies. And then the second part is the discussion, and that is the Bible study. So they have these relevant topics being discussed and also follow this modular type of discussion. The third one is prayer. Here they gather to pray for the prayer request. And disciples not only gather to pray, but they also write their prayers and include them in their personal devotion. The last part is mentoring. This is where disciples in the group can ask questions and seek help for the challenges they are encountering in their own daughter cell group. To give you more idea about this, please watch the excerpts and testimonies of our C12 movement here in the campus.
This C12 ministry was a blessing in disguise for me because sharing life experiences was not my cup of tea. But this ministry taught me to allow myself to fully surrender to God, and it made me realize that when you live in light of eternity, your values change. So I'm thankful for this group.
I got the chance to share my faith to other people.
The best experience ever. A great opportunity to seek true knowledge and have a deeper relationship with God.
I am happy to be part of the C12.
C12 is a place where you can freely be yourself, a home away from home.
As a cell group leader, I learned how to handle different characters. I learn how to lead, and it makes my spiritual aspect grow.
Because of Circle of 12 movement, I learned to become a good friend to my fellow men. It also helps me to understand that this is the best training for me as a theology student.
I am thankful to God that I found C12 family. It helps to empower my spiritual aspect.
The Circle of 12 movement helps my leadership skills improve, and it's easy for us to gather the students, especially in big events such as Global Youth Day, EY program, Sabbath School discussion, by communicating all the leaders in a seal group.
God calls you and me to make disciples. Do you want to be part of this movement and make your college life more meaningful? Just click in the link in the description box. If you are a church planter, this is the best way to start. Or if you're a pastor, a teacher, or part of our organization and wants to adopt this model, connect with us by clicking the link in the description box. May God bless us as we answer when He called, "Come and follow me."